What's up there, YouTube? I've got a mess in front of us here today. So I watched my mystery box video. You saw I got these wheels. These are RC4wd 19 Revolutions. Better look there. They look a lot better than I thought they were going to. You have the interchangeable rings on the outside. I put the black one on. It does come with a anodized red and anodized blue, which I don't care for the anodized look. I thought the black looked the best. And I put them on some bigger 19s I had, and they just, I don't have anything to use them on. I was going to sell them originally, and I decided last night I wanted to play with them. So then I had the bright idea, I've got an extra set of these dirt grabbers. I'll throw them on my D90. And they don't look bad, but I don't know, I'm not a fan of these center caps. I think the center caps make it look like a car tire as opposed to an off-roader. So I took the front ones and took the center cap off, put the scale bolts back in so it looks like lug bolts. And I was like, well, that'll be cool, I'll just use my scale hubs. They won't fit. See, they don't fit down in there. And partially that's because the very lip of the scale bolt sticks out, but also they just don't fit. I took all the bolts out and tried it. So let me show you over here. I made it work. I took these brand new Yoda hubs, and I took an old output shaft from a old TA01 and put it in my drill. Tightened my Yoda hub down and got some sandpaper and made my own little makeshift lathe to lathe down the things there. Still one issue with that, I couldn't get it down. I got it big enough to fit in the hub, but it still wouldn't clear the scale bolts. So I'd take the scale bolts out, put the hub in, put the scale bolts back in, and now I don't have to take the center cap off and on, and the hub is contained on the wheel. So when I pull it all off, the scale hub doesn't fly out. It stays in there. It's loose and you can turn it and tighten it, but it stays in the wheel itself. So that was a good side effect. I did throw a little O-ring in there to try to space it out a little bit so it sticks out just enough to look the part. I like the way these wheels look a lot better without the center caps. It really really changes things up. And hopefully you can kind of see the difference. It just, with that plate over the front, that's how a lot of on-road wheels are, I'm sorry. So it doesn't look like a truck wheel. And that's why I thought it looked funny. So without those, it changes everything up quite a bit. You can see these hubs had little wings on them that come up to each spoke, and looks a little more aggressive without them, I think. I don't have any scale hubs for the rear, so I'm just gonna have to put regular lug bolts nuts on there. But yeah, I think that'll be all right for now. I'll find me some that fit. I think RC4wd makes some smaller ones that fit the rear. All I have are Junfac ones, and they're just too big. There's no way to machine those down. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all these sorted out and get them mounted up on the D90, and then we'll talk about it. Alright, I did want to show you these real quick before I get everything on. These are just little cheapo 19 plastic landy wheels that I got on eBay a long time ago. Use them for spare tires and stuff. But these were the, what are they? Dick CPEC? Yeah, Dick CPEC Trail Country 17 tires. And I got those in that mystery box. I only got 2. I really like them. They're really soft. They may just be a tad small for, say, a D90. I don't know. I think it looks good with the 1.9s. It's just a hair small. Maybe once it's loaded up with all electronics and stuff, it'll sit a little better. But it's a really nice looking tire. I'm considered using it on here and ordering up some 19 Landies, but I don't know. I need to stop ordering stuff for a little while. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and put those other ones on, and we'll talk about the rest of the Land Rover. Alright, I had to clean the shop up here. It's kind of turned into a discount tire. This is where I'm at. I haven't done my rear windows and my roof windows yet. And I did have a little bit of an issue here on the windshield. You see, I had my masking on the inside wasn't quite where it needed to be, so I had some red showing through the front. And I used the wrong kind of material to try to clean it down, so maybe on the lookout for a new windshield for the D90 body. Take another whack at it. I had it looking better, but overnight it whitened, so dang it. But yeah, I've done all the accessories, door handles, gas filler, headlight stuff in just a regular old Krylon gloss black. I did brush paint behind the grille, a flat black. You really can't tell, but at least you can't see red through there. But yeah, I'm liking it so far. Like somebody had told me before, the 1.9 and the stock dirt grabbers that come on it really fit the body. And I'm starting to believe it. It's just, I've been looking at so many pictures of the real Land Rover Defenders online that I'm finally starting to see that. I don't think I'm going to go swapping my D110 over to 1.9s anytime soon, but it really looks good the way it is. But I can see on here the size and proportion 1.9 is working. I did go ahead and throw an extra one on the back just because I had it. It's not necessarily on there the best. I just used a screw and a couple washers, so. But yeah, this is a really nice looking truck. I'm excited about the gloss finish, so. Yeah, I did make a video the other night. I started doing some interior work, and I really wasn't happy with how it came out, so I'm gonna redo that. But I will show you what I had done. Take you over here. All right, so I was watching all these videos, these overlanding videos, and they're talking about the D90s, D10s, D110s, and I noticed a reoccurring thing that people were doing. You can get the drawer systems for the back, which I really don't understand how well those work, because the back door is so narrow. You're not going to be able to have access to a lot of your area. But anyway, in both D90s and D110s, there was a lot of hatch areas that were perfectly flat, because they were raised about to this height scale. So if the door opened, there would be a drawer in the back. So I thought, well, I'll make my floor on top of that. So I cut out the 4 jump seats, which I still need to go back and try to sand that down because I didn't do a very good job. I had a little too much to drink that night. I got a little carried away. Then I made this piece here, and it didn't come out very good either. Some of these are not evenly spaced, as you can tell. So I'm probably just going to start back over, because I think this is a little bit too thin. Anyway, I've got this pretty strong for support, but I think I'm going to do a little thicker on top just to keep it, because gluing all these down, it started bowing up. You can see the edges and stuff are a little high. But anyway, that's where I'm at on the interior. But I was talking earlier, somebody was telling me about putting my ARB fridge in my D110, and this is kind of where I was thinking, you know, it'd be in the D90. I make some tie downs and strap stuff down in here, kind of like I did in my hobby truck bed. So I've got lots and lots of scale stuff that I can cart along for the ride. And I've got air tanks and gas cans and water cans, and got a lot of neat stuff that I haven't been able to use yet. So that's kind of my idea for the interior on it. I'm trying to slow down the windows. I hand painted the trim around the sunroof, and it didn't come out great. My masking bled a little bit, so I'm being real cautious here. I don't want to mess up this body since I'm trying to do it all pretty. But yep, that's where I'm at. Just kind of wanted to show you about those wheels, see what y'all think about them. I think they look pretty good on there. But anyways, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share, and comment below. Let me know what you think.